Okay, everybody, I've got 7 o'clock, top of the hour. Thanks for joining us tonight. I am Jennifer, COCA's Assistant Director. And tonight we are in for some fun. We are going to be entertained and wowed by our favorite Region 6 director and Camp Okazu's assistant camp director, Knuckles. He is going to lead us through a Dutch auction. Excited to learn about a Dutch auction, and I know you are too. Just to remind you, in order to participate, we want you to turn your camera on, and I will let Knuckles give you any other game instructions. But Knuckles, thanks for being here tonight. Oh, one last thing I want to tell you about our host tonight. This is a fun fact, okay? Knuckles has a favorite movie, just like everybody else. And his favorite movie is Nicholas Sparks' The Notebook. Who would have ever known? I did not know that. So, anyway, Knuckles, take it away, and I'm going to make you a host.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. And yes, I do really love The Notebook. I think I have watched it at least 100 times. I watch it every time it comes on TV, along with Sweet Home Alabama. That is also a great movie. But as we get started there, I'm gonna wait a few minutes for more people to start showing up, so then we can go over the rules and then we can get into the game. We start off the game with 10 minutes of you running around your house, so or wherever you are and gathering items. So we will give people some time to join in, and then we will go ahead and get ready with the game. Dawn, could you stop sharing your screen, please? Thank you. Um, Sorry, it was just hard to see everyone's face. Awesome. So we will get started at, well, 5:05 California time. What is that? 7:05 Central Time and 8:05 um, the other coast, East Coast. I could not think of. Oh, 5:05 Vancouver time. Also nice. Awesome. And just as we said before, could you guys change your names to your name, whatever name you like to go by, and your camp name, and then we will get started. Since Jennifer shared my favorite movie, does anyone else have a favorite movie that they would like to share about?
Can I go?
Yes, you can, MJ.
Thanks. I didn't know the hand raising there. My favorite movie growing up was Elf. I would watch it at any point, even if it wasn't Christmas time. Like I just absolutely loved it. I still do now, but harder to come by a DVD player these days. So
3:05 Hawaii time. I did not even think about that. That is awesome. I wish I was in Hawaii. Does anyone else have a favorite movie they want to share about?
I am a huge fan of The Princess Bride. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I have probably seen that 100 times.
Mine?
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I've recently jumped back into the Shrek movies,
Great movie.
classics, and I feel like every time I watch it, there's these little things that I catch that I go, "Oh, that's funny as an adult." Did not catch that as a kid. So well done.
Definitely.
I liked all of the Avenger movies. I'm a big fan of those comic strip action packed movies, probably because I watched them with my kiddos as they were growing up. So I guess I would say I like those.
Yeah, I think speaking of like movies that we really like, there's one movie that I have only watched. It's a Nicholas Sparks movie. I watch all of Nicholas Sparks movies, but there's one out of all of them. There's one that I've only seen 3 times, and I remember how many times I've seen it. And it's Dear John. I ugly cry every time that movie comes on. And I just I bawl out and I say, oh, this time I won't cry. This time I won't cry. And I do. So, if you want to cry, maybe just watch some Dear John.
What's the girl's name? The main character, Amanda Rope.
In Dear John?
Yeah, the blonde.
I don't know because I just cry through the whole thing, so I don't pay attention.
It's like Seafra. I don't say it right, but Seyfried, something like that.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say she's a really good actress. So
I always have such a hard time trying to figure out a favorite of anything, movies, songs, artists, whatever. But I definitely love Princess Bride, much like Heather. I was kind of thinking of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, though. Just so much silliness and quotable quotes in both of those movies. They just, take me to a happy place.
Well, this is going to date me terribly, and it's not a happy movie, but Citizen Kane. If you all haven't seen it, it's a generational thing. It was probably done in the late 40s, early 50s, I think, Brandon. But that is a wonderful, wonderful movie.
That was long before I was born. Why do you say
no,
that?
come on. Everything was before you were born.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone. So we will get started. This is a little past 5:05 California time, and we are going to get started with some ground rules. There's not really many rules to this, but we are going to. You get 10 minutes. I will post a timer on the screen, and you have 10 minutes to run around your house. At Okaizu, we call this a pillowcase auction, and you get a pillowcase and you throw anything that you think that I will call off. I have a list of about 38 things on my on my Word document, and these things are as simple as a book to a book series. So if you may need something bigger than a pillowcase, but stack it with whatever you can, and whatever you think that I will call. And one of the things that we like to tell our campers is that if you don't have the item, you can always use the items in your bag to make something else. So say I call off a whiteboard and you have a piece of white paper. You can try to tell me how that can be used as a whiteboard, and you can get points for it. So each item will be worth 1 point, 3 points, or 5 points. So the more specific the item is, the higher the point value. Does that make sense? Awesome. Do we have any questions before I start this 10-minute timer for you all to run around your houses and grab whatever you need?
Does it have to fit in a pillowcase, or can I just have it nearby, ready to explain?
You can have it nearby, and if I call it and you know where it is in your house, you can still run and go get it, and come back with it. But if I see you run away from the screen, you may lose some points.
Dicey game, okay.
Yes, just because with the kiddos, they don't lose points, but adults, I think we should know where it's at. Hey, if you turn off your cameras, I may not know if you left. So, good ideas. Awesome. So I am going to start sharing my screen, and that is going to be a timer, and we are going to play some music, and you guys will have 10 minutes from that timer. I am a big fan of horse races as well. So going to Louisville a few years ago was a dream for me because I got to go to the Churchill Downs. So in honor of that, you will see a horse racing timer, which will start in a few seconds. And can everyone see that? Awesome. And go. If you are just joining us and can hear me, we are taking 10 minutes to go gather up everything in your house that you think I will call off of my list for this auction. It can be things as simple as a book to a whole book series or a stack of Tupperware. Whatever you think I will call off, feel free to go and gather that. You have about 10 minutes. Oh wait, I think that says 9 hours, but
I'm going to find everything in 9 hours. I'm ready.
yeah, it does say 9 hours. I didn't look at that. Well, now you have 7 minutes. Wow, I'm upset. I didn't notice that it said 9 hours. Like, let's do this.
Michael, you think this is going to take about 40, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back about that.
Sounds good. Give you 7 minutes because there we go. Now it's like 7 minutes. Okay. If you are just joining us, did someone join us? Jennifer, did someone just come in?
What? Yes.
Okay. If you are just joining us, we are taking the next few minutes that are on the timer. Let me turn the music down. That would be a good idea.
That's good.
If you are just joining us, if you are just joining us, we are taking the next 6 minutes to run around our house and find all the items that you think that I will be calling off of our list today. We are having what Campo Kaizu calls it, a pillowcase auction, where you will fill up a pillowcase with all things that you think I will call out on my list, and maybe you can win some points from those things.
I've got mine, but I have no idea if anything in it is worth any points.
Yeah, I think it's always hard. It's definitely hard to know everything that's on the list. We played one time with my staff, our staff over at Okaizu, but it was just a friend's hangout night, and they said they called off everything that I wore, so boots and beanies and hoodies and all the things that they knew that I would have. because I wasn't at my house, so I was taking off my boots and taking off my beanie and showing them everything that was around me.
That's good. I've played this at actual camp before, and told them, I gave them a specific list of things that they needed to go try to find in their cabin. And we would even like hide things in their cabin. So they had no idea they were there before. And then when they went searching for the other things, they're like, oh, here's this thing that's on the list, you know. But it's just it's a different way. It's just fun.
It definitely helps to make sure that their cabins are clean.
Yeah.
I think once we're back in person, I'll play this with my campers and say, we'll have an auction and see what's in your suitcases for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've definitely had campers come up to me and say, I've been wearing the same socks all week. After I ask them every day if they changed their socks.
On a different note, we had a camper who had the same exact shirt, but like 5 of it. And so we were like, you need to change your shirt today. And they'd be like, I did. And like, their counselor went through and sure enough, they had the same blue shirt for 5 days straight.
That's hilarious.
Kids, you know?
I think when I have kids, I'll send them to summer camp with all the same shirts. Every day.
If you're smart, you'll send them to summer camp with just one outfit, like that's all they're going to wear. I used to, when my son was going on trips, he would come back. For whatever reason, he never came back with the towel I sent him with. So maybe he was in 7th grade, and I'm like, "This is your towel. It's blue. This is your towel. It's blue. The blue towel is yours. Bring it home." Do you want to know how many blue towels he brought home? 3. So he remembered it was blue. He just didn't know which blue one. So we got them all.
I love it. It's hilarious.
Okay, Knuckles, I just want to let you know that I am really scared that you're going to say that a cat or a pet is one of them. And this isn't mine, but it doesn't like being in my room. So I want you to acknowledge that the cat's here.
Okay. All right, about 2 more minutes. A little less than 2 minutes. Let's see who will win the race. Oh, I think it's going to be 1. I think that's how it works on this counter, on this timer. Because look, 2's ahead, and there's 2 more minutes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
All right, if you're here and you want an extra point, you guys can see who wins. Put your predictions in the chat.
Whoop.
Did you say your predictions of who's going to win?
Yeah, well, no, of the horse races, not of
Like,
of the horse races on the screen. Should have clarified that.
I like this as a timer. It's interesting.
Very fun. Okay, we have a few 1s, 4s, 2s, 1, 3. Diane, if you win, you are the only one who chose 3, so.
Looking good for 2.
Yeah, 2 is like really ahead. But we're in the last 30 seconds, so we'll see.
I still have faith in number 4.
Oh.
1 is pulling ahead.
Uh-oh.
This all of a sudden got very stressful.
Right, like your anxiety level goes.
Number 2. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Ooh, there goes 4. Oh,
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh, dang.
And 2-1.
That's so close.
Awesome, everyone. Our 10 minutes is up, and whoever, ooh, the music's still going. Whoever chose course number 2, you can give yourself another point. 1 point only, 1 point. Awesome. So we'll get started. And the way that I like to play this is with using the game of honesty. So you guys get to keep track of your own points and calculate them all, because it's really hard to calculate 15 campers in a room and keep track of all of their points. But at Camp COCA-I, we like to say that everyone's a winner. So at the end of the day, they know who got the most points, but everyone's a winner at the end of our game. Awesome. So I am going to choose from this list, and we are going to see what you all thought that I would be calling off. But before we do that, do you guys have any? Do you guys have any? Ooh. Do you have any? I cannot think of what I'm trying to say. Do you have any comments or anything about how hard it was or how easy it was to find things for the game?
We can answer that after we hear what you asked for.
Right.
Very
That's what I
true.
was thinking.
I was going to try to pick like the weirdest things, and I'm like, oh, that's probably not right. But anyway.
Like,
Awesome.
there's no way I have 38 things, you know?
Yeah. It went by fast. When you said 10 minutes, I was like, oh, that's too long. We don't need 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh gosh, there's only 4 minutes left, you know? So it went quick.
At first I was giving you all 10 hours, so good thing.
Yeah,
good
true.
thing we
Yes.
that. And for those of us who just joined, we are doing a pillowcase auction. So we are asking you to go around your house and fill up a pillowcase of anything that you think that I will be calling off of this list. I'm going to start calling off the list, but you can go ahead and run around your house and try to get these things. And we usually take about 10 minutes to do that. But if you're just joining us, take some time now and feel free to gather all those things that you think that I will be calling off. So we'll get started, and I will tell you the point value for each and every item. So, alrighty, if you have a candle in your pillowcase, please show it. That will be worth 1 point. If that candle is unused, give yourself 3 points instead. And if it's an unopened pack of tea light candles, then you get 5 points.
I see how this goes. You're sneaky.
Yeah.
A flashlight instead. It's safer.
Oh, that is a way safer option. Awesome. All right.
Can I argue while this isn't a candle, it does light up? It's like a little safety light. Can I argue that it's a candle and get a point?
I may call off flashlights and safety lights too, so.
Okay, I'll
you
wait.
might want to save it. Awesome. All right.
How many points for that?
For which?
For the flashlight.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. We'll see if I call it off later on the list.
Okay.
This may be a silly question 10 minutes in, but can I reuse items?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can reuse items.
Carry on, thanks.
And you know what? We'll count a flashlight or a safety light, but you have to give a good reason to why it can be used as a candle or why you think it's safer. I mean, everyone knows why it's safer, but.
Well, I wish that it was darker in here because mine changes light. It goes from red to purple to blue. Let's see. I don't know how I can make it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So it's not really changing color. Anyway, that's my whole argument is it changes color. So I think it deserves more points. But you can set it on something. You don't have to worry about it burning.
Very true. Kels, do you want to say something?
Yeah, so mine is acting as a candle because I wanted to be super conscious of people who are allergic to wax. So we don't keep candles in the house just in case.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you had a flashlight instead of a candle, you can give yourself 2 points. We'll give you an extra point for being safety conscious of everybody else and just making sure that everyone's safe.
What if you have both?
Ooh.
I have the flashlight for my 3-year-old son who would prefer a candle but is not safe with it, and then a candle for myself.
Wow, you guys just have everything that I wasn't thinking of. You know what? Go ahead, and if you have a flashlight as well, give yourself the extra 2 points. So everyone gets those extra 2 points if you have both.
What if the candle smells really good? So it covers up any odors.
Smell doesn't count. Smell's not worth extra points. Awesome.
You have to try, right?
Yeah. All right, now we'll move on to the next item. This is one of my favorites because as camp professionals, I feel like a lot of people have this. So give yourself 1 point if you have a can of bug spray. Give yourself 3 points if it's an aerosol can of it. And give yourself 5 points if it's the off-brand specific one. Not an off-brand, but the off-brand.
Sorry, how many points of it? It's a pump spray. It's not aerosol, and it's not off. So how many points do I get for that? Because the pump spray is environmentally better than the aerosol.
We will use that as an aerosol can as well. So you get to give yourself 3 points. And did MJ just change her background to be still there? That's great.
I was there the whole time. I was like a still photo.
So
5 points?
1 point for regular bug spray, 3 points for an aerosol or a pump spray can, and 5 points if it is the off-brand specific.
And if we want to argue for something else,
let's hear it.
I have Listerine mouthwash, which also makes the bugs stay away. You just dab a little bit, on your arms, on your forehead, behind your ears, and the bugs leave you alone.
I like the creativity of that. So if you have some type of Listerine mouthwash, you can give yourself 1 point as well. Creativity also can give you a few points here and there.
I have a lavender essential oil, which is also a known mosquito repellent. You can also dab.
That'll be a 1 point because we do use that sometimes. Wow, you guys are really creative. I thought everyone was just gonna say, "Man, I have it." Okay, next. Awesome. All right. Are there any other arguments for something that you all have? If not, we'll move on to the next one, and we will go with, okay. If you have a plant, give yourself 1 point. If you have a living plant, give yourself 3 points. And if your plant has a purple flower, give yourself 5 points.
Am I allowed to run and go get it?
If I don't see you.
Well, and I would like to say, this is not a purple flower and it's not a living plant, but do I get something for artistic effort?
I think with that one, we still stick to just the plant.
Okay.
But it is very nice. It is very artistic. That was the first one that popped up that I saw.
Well, technically, I've got all kinds of plants right here behind me. Nice.
Ooh.
And they're living, they're green, but no purple flowers.
I guess that can be counted too, Jade. Good one. Good one.
What if it's not a purple flower, but the stem is weirdly purple and you don't know why?
Just because you don't know why, we'll give you the point.
Thank you.
Okay, can I argue for a sand dollar? Because it's like a plant in the ocean and it used to be alive. No. Okay. It was kind of a stretch.
I think that one was. Awesome.
Now I have sand on everything.
Do you have any other?
That's not alive.
Brandon, I want to award you 2 points just for going over to get that fully dead plant.
Now, it's debatable as to whether it's dead or not. Now, it did suffer from our winter storm Uri, but everything I've read says that I should keep watering it and that the wood may still be living and it may just be dormant. So it may be living.
So because it's in the maybe in between, it won't get 3 points, but you'll get those 2 points. Don't worry.
Okay.
Awesome. Wow, you guys are really creative. Let's see. All right, the next item. Are we ready for the next item? The next item is tea, an unopened box of tea bags, or English breakfast tea specifically. So 1 point for tea, Jennifer. 3 points for an unopened box of tea bags, and 5 points for English breakfast tea specifically.
This is actually a really challenging game.
It is.
I want to have English breakfast tea in my bag, but I don't.
I've actually got ginger turmeric herbal tea, non-opened.
That
mine's
you,
opened.
That gets
but
you
that's
3
exactly
points.
what I have.
Damn.
All things you almost grabbed but didn't. See, you got to get everything in the house.
I'm so tempted to run back upstairs and try to grab that, but I'm also lazy and think that the orange tree may be my limit.
I think the key to this game is to have a behind the scenes runner. Like if you're a camper, you got a parent in the background. It's like get the tea bags, come on back. Right?
Mine is right here. Do you want to come in and my younger sister likes to sit and watch me during meetings. So she's my runner for all things when I need a pencil or my backpack or some more water. She likes to go do that. I think she likes to do that. I've never asked. Awesome. All right, we're gonna move on to the next item. Do I pay her as my assistant? She likes Starbucks, so I'll get her a hot chocolate or a drink every once in a while. So yeah, she gets paid in Starbucks drinks. Awesome. All right, and our next item is 1 point for a stuffed animal. 3 points if that stuffed animal is a fish. And whoa, I didn't think anyone would have a fish. And 5 points if it's a Beanie Baby. So 1 point for a stuffed animal, 3 points if it's a stuffed fish, and 5 points if that is a Beanie Baby. I love all of these stuffed animals. Does anyone have a Beanie Baby? Oh, Diane, are those Beanie Babies? Oh, you're muted if you're trying to talk to us. And Susie, I think that's Winnie the Pooh, and I love Winnie the Pooh, so.
It's the mini beanbag new Tigger.
Oh, nice. I like this Winnie the Pooh theme that we have going here. I just bought 4 plush Winnie the Pooh. I got a Piglet, Eeyore, Pooh, and Tigger. I went to the Disney store. Don't go to the Disney store. You buy everything.
Tessa, can I ask, is your fish a cat toy? Because I have a fish similar to that, but it's a cat toy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I recognized.
Awesome. All right. And do we have any arguments for a stuffed animal? Look, my runner's going to get them. I don't even need to have them near me.
What about a real animal? I mean, they're better than stuffed, right? Look at how cute he is. Oh.
I don't know if those will go for points today.
I don't know. Did you feed him well? He might be stuffed.
Ooh,
He is stuffed. He's overweight.
Awesome. You guys are just way too creative for this game. Alrighty. And our next item, let's see what we have. I saw a really good one that I wanted everyone to. Oh, MJ was talking about this earlier, but 1 point if you have a DVD or a Blu-ray disc. 3 points if you have the second movie in a series or a trilogy. And you know what? 5 points if it's a Nicholas Sparks movie. Oh, wow. Susie has the Notebook. Susie, you got 5 points.
The first thing I picked when I went collecting items, I'm like, the Notebook has to be worth something.
Awesome. That is great. Yeah. So some sort of DVD, disc, CD, the second movie in a trilogy, Shrek 2, whoa, and a Nicholas Sparks movie. See, a lot of people have DVDs, MJ. I think.
I know mine are so far under my bed though. Like
the only movie that I think I have on DVD is The Notebook. Well, it's a combo of 4 movies. So it has The Notebook, A Walk to Remember.
I had that.
Yeah, in 2 other movies. I don't remember which ones they are. Awesome. Everyone has a bunch of good movies. I think you guys need to have a movie night after this. In California, it's still early, so you can have a movie night. But anywhere else, I don't know how early it is for you guys. Awesome. All right. And the next one that I am going to see if you guys have in your pillowcase or your bag, whatever you guys chose, is this may not fit, but a fan is 1 point. If you have a fan that rotates or swivels, it is 3 points. And if you have a paper or a hand fan, that is 5 points. So a fan is 1 point. A fan that rotates or swivels is 3 points. And a paper or a hand fan is worth 5 points.
What if I'm folding a paper fan?
That works. It's counting.
Right on.
I mean, a ceiling fan has to be worth the most. Best air.
It is the best air, and I think it's just one of the basic fans, though. So I think we only get 1 point for that one. I think Katie was using her book. Is that a book as a fan?
It's a paper fan because it's a paperback book.
Ooh,
well,
nice.
Nice. My Star is Born movie works as a really nice fan.
It does. It's not paper though, so.
Very true.
Oh.
My box of tea, on the other hand, is made of paper.
That can work.
Okay. This was worth a trip upstairs for. This is a Millie Finkel fan, and today is her birthday. How many points do I get for that?
You know what? Just because it's Millie's birthday, you get a bonus of 10 points today. So you get an extra 5 points because it's a paper fan, and the 5 points because it's Millie's birthday, and because you ran upstairs for that. If anyone else has a fan of Millie, go and get it, and you'll get the 5 points extra.
Do I get points if I'm a fan of Millie?
Ooh. Not this time around, but maybe next time. I do like your sweater though. I just noticed that. Did you put it on now? We're matching.
We're matching. Do I get points for matching?
Because you're a fan of Knuckles? No, I'm sorry. And Okaizu. Awesome. All right. How about, okay, if you have a book in your bag, you get 1 point. If it is a cookbook, you get 3 points. And if it is the Harry Potter series, you get 5 points. A lot of people have a book. Do we have cookbooks out there? The English dictionary. Brandon.
Technically, this has recipes in it.
What book is it?
I'm glad you asked. It's 8 weeks to seal fit.
Oh.
So when you look at me and you think of seal, it's because I made the smoothies in here. Wasabi.
Is it supposed to be like a Navy SEAL or like?
Dude, I don't know. My dad gave it to me and I have never opened it. But
it has recipes in there. So if your book has recipes, I think you can consider it a cookbook.
Thank you.
I do have a confession about my dictionary. It's actually, hold on. It's actually a safe.
Oh, wow.
It was a Rich Brundage inspired escape room prop.
That is awesome. Ooh, a Harry Potter cookbook.
That should be worth like
Bam.
10.
I don't know about 10 points, but I think you can take the 5 points because it does have a cookbook and Harry Potter in it. It's the best of both worlds.
Yay.
Awesome. All right. We are going to do a few more things before we round up tonight. And I feel like a lot of people will have this because they have them right behind them. But if you have a physical picture, it is worth 1 point. If it is a picture of you at camp, it is worth 3 points. And if it is a picture of you with your parents, it is worth 5 points. I don't know what your guys' camps look like, so you guys can tell me it's at camp. And ooh, everyone's showing.
I know this is late, but I'd like to submit for the movie now.
If you have the item by you and you want to take those points, I think a DVD movie was worth 1 point. So,
and to clarify, the physical photos, like the picture of you at camp and the picture of you with your parents, those should also be physical photos, right? Everything has to be a physical photo?
Yes.
Okay.
But could it be a combination of photos? Like that's me and that's my mom. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, right on.
I got a picture of Mom right here, hanging on the wall, right there.
And you are with her, so.
And I am with her. Hello. I got kids
I
in
see
here
a
too.
picture of you both.
I got kids right here too.
Wait, the Millie.
My only physical photo nearby is Millie.
I'm guessing pictures on my phone don't count, even if they're of you.
No, they don't.
You're at camp.
I am at camp, but they have to be a physical photo. Many people don't have those these days, so I'm trying to trick you guys up. And because Millie is from camp, you can count that as a camp photo. Awesome. All right. Let's see this one. Sorry, Alexa's going off over here. We'll do 2 more items, and our next item is if you have a gift card, you get 1 point. If that gift card is unused, you get 3 points. And if you have a gift card to Target, you get 5 points. Do they have Targets everywhere? I don't know if that's fair. Okay.
Does my stimulus debit card count?
We will count that as just a regular gift card. So you'll get 1 point for it. You'll get 1 point. Does anyone have a Target gift card?
I have one on my phone.
It's a gift
My
card.
Target app.
Yep, same. I have it on my phone too.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have something to argue.
Okay. What is it?
So, the Postal or Canada Post sent everybody these cards that you can send as a gift. They're postcards, they have the stamp on them, and they're just like send a hug, send a gift of a hug to anybody in Canada you want as your post is paid for. Here you go. So it is a postcard and it should be a gift. Half points?
I'll give you 2 points for that one because that's creative. 2
Okay,
points.
cool. And well played, Canada Post.
Yeah. When we started off, I noticed, so during the conflict, whoa, a Target gift card.
Unused Target gift card.
Ooh. But because it's from Target, you get extra points. All right. Did I say we were doing 2 more or?
Sure.
We'll do 2 more. Let's get creative with this one. I don't think it's that creative, but if you have a cup, give yourself 1 point. If you have a red cup, give yourself 3 points. And if you have a red Solo cup, give yourself 5 points. Kelsey, you got it right. Like, as I was gonna say it, I saw.
For the extra 2 points, I'd like to say that you could empty this coffee and use it as a red cup.
On 7-Eleven's, like, bring your own cup day, that
Exactly.
is the cup, so you can use it as a red cup.
Thank you.
What
Yes.
if my cup is light pink?
Yes, Brandon, that counts as red on your cup, so we'll count it as red. Light pink.
No.
You can give yourself 2 points because it's like in the middle of red. And look, Jay has those red Solo cups. Awesome. And let's see, for the last one, I'm gonna try to see if this is something that no one has near them. Let's see. I feel like this one. So if you have a tool in your bag, give yourself 1 point. If it is a power tool, give yourself 3 points. And if it is a power drill, give yourself 5 points. Whoa! No. I guess so that counts as a tool. Definitely, I like that one. Creative. The power drill, though.
I want to know if Brandon saw the list before today.
I think he did.
I did not see your list. No, I just grabbed random things.
Awesome. And let's see. So now, before we end it off, I want to see how many points everyone got. So if you guys can take a few seconds and round up all your points, and if we have any ties, then we can have a tiebreaker. Ooh, that's a good question. What is the weirdest item that you have in your bag that you chose?
Cassette tape.
Ooh, that was an option, and I didn't think anyone would have it. You know, I should have done that. Ooh, the pig nose is great.
This is an actual working calculator.
I had one of those too.
I went with funny ears.
Ooh, this is a beach glass float.
I'm very interested on the poop card, Krusty.
It's a card game.
Oh, okay.
Rocking the cowbell. Rocking the cowbell.
More
Cowbells are
cowbell. I have the rain stick to go with the cowbell.
nice.
Found some tuna fish.
Ooh, that's a good one. Does everyone have do you have your points tallied up? Brandon, you sent it specifically to me, but Brandon has 36.
Sorry.
MJ.
MJ's ahead.
Yeah, MJ. But she has a question mark, so I want to know what that
Double check them. I redid the math. It is for sure 37.
Okay.
I would question me too. I understand. I get it.
Awesome. Oh, Kels, you forgot to tally. What do you have that you think I called off? Did you have a plant? You had a plant.
Yeah. Purple ones right there.
You had the.
I'll be honest though. I figured like you said we're all winners, so I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, yes, everyone's a winner. I wanted to see if we had to do a tiebreaker.
You
But
can tie with me at 36.
Sure. I got 36 points.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Oh my. Oh.
I thought you have 37 though.
Yep, I do now.
Let me just go ahead and put mine in there. What did we say?
37.
37.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess I can't use that one anymore. The tiebreaker was going to be what if you have if you have a Carhartt beanie. Well, Knuckles' favorite headwear would it count? But I don't know if either of you have one of those, do you?
Got a beanie.
That works.
Yay.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the little pillowcase auction that we did. That's what we call it over at Okaizu. Like we said, everyone's a winner, so don't feel bad if you got 3 points or 37 points. You are all winners, and you all had a lot of the things on this list. If you guys would like any information on how we play it with our campers as well, please feel free to reach out. My email is knuckles@okaizu.org. I can put that in the chat as well. And I can send you the list of things that we ask our campers for and the instructions that we give to our staff. So with that being said, just thank you all so much for joining, and I hope you guys were able to enjoy some time tonight.
Great
Thanks.
job.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
That was fun, Knuckles.
Thanks for helping him too. You're such a good assistant. Make sure he tips you well tomorrow with Starbucks.
Yes.
If any of you are Facebook friends or have her email or phone number, text, call, Facebook Millie and say happy birthday.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, well, thank you guys. I just wanted to mention we've got these upcoming events. Put them on your calendar. More education and professional development and fun with COCA. And March 23rd, the 30th, and then going into April, the 14th and the 21st. And on the next slide, I think on the 28th, we're going to do a networking social hour and bring people together and just be able to talk and share. So if you have any questions about any of the events, reach out to me. If you have ideas for things that we could be providing membership for education or fun, just like with Knuckles Game, it's a great, it was a great example of teaching us and how we can teach our staff and our campers how to play. So Thank you guys so much. It's great to see everyone, and I hope you have a great week.
Thanks so much.